Hello, my staratlas family. It's me again. I'm so sorry, okay? I'm so sorry, guys. I know I haven't done a staratlas video in about 2 weeks now. It's been a while, I know. The reason is that I've actually been traveling interstate. I live in a whole different part of Australia. It took me about 4 days to get there, so it was a bit of time packing everything, moving across with my partner, spending time with relatives across the way, and going to the new spot. But I'm back now. Who cares about me? We want to talk about staratlas, okay? So I've been out of the loop a little bit. So I thought I'd come back, see what's new, and maybe other people like yourself might be out there, you know, wanting to find out what's new. So first thing, what's new is I have a dedicated streaming place now. I have a second bedroom. It's not a studio, right? It's a second bedroom, so excuse me if I look a little bit different. You know, the colors changed a bit. You'll probably see a green outline, which is the green screen I have behind me, but I'm hoping to later on have a proper studio setup with a better camera, better stage lights, no green screen so you can see what I look like behind, and maybe have some staratlas material behind me. That's the plan for the next kind of couple of weeks. But for now, stuff that, let's just talk about staratlas. Let's see what I've missed in the last 2 weeks. And I'm sorry that you guys are only finding out now, but I'm sure you guys watch my channel, you know what's been happening. First,
a few moments later.
And we're back. This is one of the things where I have issues, you know, like I touch my microphone and all of a sudden it doesn't work. So I got to make sure I don't touch this beauty. Anyway, video by Siggy. Thank you very much, Siggy. Best staratlas content creator. Let's go on to the new items I want to chat about today. First thing, what have I missed just on the Twitter? Very basic, very briefly. The Visa Solo, a new skin that they did release. That they haven't released, sorry, just new images that they've released. And you can see it looks pretty damn good. The Visa Solo is one of these extra small ships. It looks really, really good. It's like a motorcycle, as Ghost is saying here. Next up, what have we missed? The Thimble Lobby. This is one of the better looking ships out there. It's kind of like a muscle car, and this just shows the different skins we have in staratlas for this. But you'll be able to customize these skins later on down the road, and you'll be able to find out, you know, oh look, there's a little Tigu in there. That's awesome. Awesome. Now, next, what have we missed? The multiplayer sessions. That has been the big thing, the big talk in staratlas so far, okay? This multiplayer session, they want to get up to 1,000 concurrent players. I've missed 2 now, okay? I wanted to really do the first one. They are terrible times for me. They're 3 a.m. and like 1 a.m. in the morning. So, you know, and you get on. Glad I didn't do the first one because it was postponed until later, and then I woke up and they were halfway doing it, and I was like, oh, god damn, so I missed it all. Anyway, the multiplayer stress test has happened. There's 2 of them. There might be more later on. So please go ahead, go into the UE5 showroom and stress test it with people. People have already been inside. People are taking some pictures. This is from staratlas Germany. Okay, great looking pictures. And look at that. People are in here enjoying it. Okay, look, this was the giant group photo that they all took. And you can see there's only 89 people at this point. They want to get up to 1,000 members in the community. Okay, and I want us to keep doing that until we get some good data for them. At the end of the day, it's better to have actual real players in the system rather than simulated bots or just, you know, paying a farm to go and do it, because they're all the same people. We don't want that. We want different people from different stages. There were no ships here, no cars, nothing, so it was just the players. Now this is still pretty good, you know. You put a whole bunch of players into one specific instance and it could be a lot of fun, okay? I remember last time I was explaining you could have something that's like a time trial for people, or you just put a little course where something moves and they have to get from A to B, and you can see them all dropping off. It'll be so much fun to see. Anyway, that's that, okay? Lastly, we also have the Visa's Opod. I think, yeah, the Visa's Opod. Oh, sorry, the Opal Jet. This is the Opal Jet, sorry. Nice little animation. You can see they've improved it by putting some guns on there, so it does look nice. And we also saw some guns in the Twitter, but I don't want to go there. That's okay. Let's keep moving on. Lastly, did you know if you're taking a picture in staratlas, you're using a surveillance recon drone called Parrot? I didn't know that. I knew the recon drone was there. I didn't know that it was called Parrot, and then it has all these different kind of animations. Yes, no, game over, something else like it's giving you a thingy. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. It's very similar to Illuvium's kind of follower bot thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's nice to have this here. This is a chance to sell NFTs to customize your little drone bot, okay? This is a career path for people to use their drone bot to go and record races, for example, or record time trials, or record a whole bunch of shit. There's a lot of content creation capability with this drone. They just have to activate it, okay? Now, if you don't have any access to the staratlas showroom, I want you to contact me, leave a link, leave your description, whatever in the description, and I'm going to give you some access codes to the staratlas showroom, okay? Later on, you won't need access codes, but for now, you do, okay? The way to get them is to get a ship and stake it in Score for at least 7 days, then you'll get a code. But don't worry, if you don't have it, please leave a comment below. I will give you some codes, okay? Now, that's a bit of a small stuff of that's what's happened recently, but I want to go into a bit of the nitty gritty, okay, into the staratlas metaverse, into the economy a little bit. So I thought let's do a little economic review. Not much has happened in terms of gameplay, right? The team is still on holiday. I think they'll be back very soon, but I want to see what the hell is happening, okay? Solana price $99, not bad. I want to see what else is happening with the Sage transactions as a percentage of Solana. We're still around about average, around the 8% mark. So we're doing pretty good, okay? We're 8% of Solana transactions, which is a whole damn lot, okay? Now, something I wanted to actually look on a little bit, I'm going to, I don't know if you can see this. Give me a second. Hopefully you can see this just above me here, okay? You can see that the trading dominance of Atlas has been slowly increasing and increasing and increasing, okay? You can see here that we're up to a 65, nearly a 61% dominance. Actually, yeah, we're up to 66% dominance against USDC. Now, why the hell is this important? Why am I showing this? Because this is good for the economy, okay? Because the velocity of Atlas as the currency keeps churning and churning, and I have it and you have it and everyone has it. It makes the whole economy run a lot smoother. When everyone's trading in USDC, that doesn't help staratlas, okay? Well, it helps from the budget point of view, but it helps us because the economy runs a lot smoother, guys. Now, next thing I wanted to touch on very briefly was the R4 resources. This is something that I could have made money on, and everyone could have made money on this, but I wasn't keeping on track of it. I was moving interstate in Australia, okay? So what happened? With the new council RFR rates, new council RFR tokens being issued, I knew, and you knew, and everyone knew that food was damn cheap, okay? Food was very, very damn cheap. And with the council RFR, you needed to have food, okay, to be able to redeem it. And so you can see here what has happened to the food price, okay? Food is in the blue. I'm gonna just highlight I'm gonna take away everything else, and let's look at food. What has happened to food, okay? Over this whole time, from November 20, it's been hovering at the 900, 800 range. And then went into 400 at some point. But now with the council RFR being implemented, you can see the price has gone crazy. It's gone to 0.002, okay? That's a hell of an increase. So all you had to do was buy food on the marketplace and even just hold it as a speculator. And then when they introduced this, they needed a lot more food to craft your RFRs. I gotta always check this is on. You needed a lot more food to craft the RFRs, and you could have made a hell of a lot of money here, okay? Hell of a lot is subjective, but yes, you could have made money in the market. This is a type of arbitrage that happens in the staratlas ecosystem very often, okay? So you just got to keep an eye out to see what is the new meta, what is the old meta, what may come later on, and just make your plans, okay? I saw this. I didn't execute on this, okay? Anyway, what else is happening? Let's look at supply and demand. We can see here the R4 supply is slowly going up above the demand of what people actually need to function in Sage, okay? Or for ships. So you see people are still stockpiling, okay? That's the kind of the new idea. People are just saving their resources so when the new Sage comes, the new not the UE5, sorry. When the new Sage comes, they can just go and use all their resources to claim some new stuff. Because on top of this, remember, we still have that Honeyland partnership that we were doing previously. Not a partnership, just like a little working together, collaboration, really. And there's stuff that is yet to come out that will need all of these resources. So people are stockpiling. They're thinking about the future. They're not thinking about now, okay? Let's move on. This is something else I wanted to touch on. This is just the Atlas and Polis. I want to see what the team are doing with their Atlas and Polis, okay? You can see the Atlas locker and the Polis locker, but this is what I want to see. The Atlas sold by Automata. Let's zoom in and you'll be able to see here. The team are still currently selling some of their Atlas and some of their Polis. They continually sell. Every little step here is another 30 million, I think 30 million. 30 million being sold. So all the way till the last sell was about January, 12? January 13? January 16. That's the last sell at 30 million. So they're still placing their orders to sell Atlas on the market, okay? This is unfortunately how it has to be, okay? The team need money to survive and we need to be able to give them some tokens, or they have to sell on the market and take some USDC out and fund the staff members, okay? Now, same thing for Polis, okay? That's the Polis unlock. This is the unlock, and this is the Polis sold by the team. This is very important, guys. This is an important lesson everyone needs to know in crypto. Teams have their tokens, and they sell their tokens, okay? So you always got to be sure when you go into a new project, what are the team doing? In this case, by staratlas, I'm very happy that we can see this. So you can see here that there is a 300k sell for Polis at 16 Jan. Now, I don't know how much is left. I guess you can make a very quick extrapolation here. The team have unlocked, what is this? 100 and... I guess let's say this. They're nearing 1.2 million unlocked, okay? And then let's say the Polis sold, cumulative, is nearly 2 million. 14 million. So that doesn't quite make sense, does it? Polis unlocked cumulative. Oh, so 60. Sorry. So they've unlocked 60 million and they've only sold 15 million. So that's not bad, actually. They haven't even sold half. That's about quarter of what the team actually hold, if I have those stats right, okay? Now, next thing I wanted to touch on as well is the actual gameplay of staratlas. I want to look at the Sage overview and see what the prices are doing. Survey data units went up from 0.6% to 0.8, so that's not a bad improvement, right? Prices, it's all a bit relative. Nothing crazy has happened. Frameworks are going down a little bit, which is fine. What I did like to see was, let's go ahead and look at the council RFR, okay? Circulating supply. You can see that. Circulating supply nearly equal the crafted supply, okay? Redeemed goes across the crafted supply. So people are now trying, this is until the supply was going up. Oh, you can't see it behind me. This is the supply was going up because until recently, the fee was also on top of the council RFR. So now that they've removed the fee, don't worry, it's just a UI bug for now. They're going to remove it. Now that they've removed the fee, you can see that the supply of council RFRs just above me here has slowly been dwindling, and the supply is going down and down and down. So now there's only 300k RFRs in people's inventories. There's no use keeping it. You might as well trade it, okay? There is a small idea where you can keep it and wait until Atlas is worth more, and then you trade it in to Atlas and then sell that Atlas. But for me, it makes no difference. You're still holding 2 Atlas per RFR. It doesn't matter if you trade it in now or trade it in later. It's still 2 Atlas. And then it's if you trade your Atlas for USDC later on down the road, okay? Now, I'm very happy to see that no one's crafting golden tickets anymore, okay? You can see there. Very good. And what else? There was one more thing I wanted to touch on. The food prices, okay? As the food was going up, we can see here, I wanted to show you, this is the biomass. You can see no one was mining biomass. Oh, everyone was mining biomass, but only at a very small, steady pace. And then with the production of council RFR, and it becoming more valuable for people to mine, because the price is going up for the council RFR, you can see that there's a giant spike of biomass being mined to be crafted into food, okay? Look at the, is that uranium? No, I forget what that is. Faction crystals, for example. It's just going up. Everything goes up and to a right. Everything goes up and to a right, whereas we have food having a giant, massive run up. Now, is that sustainable? It has to be, because it's in line now. Everything is equal when it comes to council RFR redemption. So yeah, that's the economy. I just wanted to touch base on that very, very briefly, okay? I don't know how long I'm going to, but last thing I wanted to touch on is Sage, okay? Last thing is Sage. Let me see if I can log in here and let's see the map. what I wanted to touch on this was I don't use Sage V2 very often. There's 3 versions, okay? There's Sage V1, V2, and then V3. Okay, V3 is the 3D version, okay? So I'm going to log in here, and I just wanted to have a chat with you guys. We can see all the ships on the map, right? We can, okay? We can see all the ships on the map, which means we can see where people are, which means we can see where they're going, okay? And this is what it looks like, right? With this, you can very much determine trade routes in the future, okay? You can determine where people are going and where people are and where they're not going, okay? Now, for example, right now, this is my ship, okay? You can see my ship line all the way here. That's my ship line, okay? Now, let's go ahead and see where my ship actually is. Where is it? I think that's it. That's not my ship. Oh, my ship there. It's nearly about to reach MRZ24, okay? And it's a, I call it Z9 transport. It's 1 R8 and 1 ohm. You know what I'm doing there? I'm mining for ammo and, what is it? Ammo. Actually, you can just see. I can just show you guys, right? What's in the inventory over there? I've been mining and crafting into toolkits and ammunition, okay? Because if you look at the... where I barely use this, so I'm not sure even how to look at what's on there, the metadata. Yes, there's iron ore and there's copper ore here. So the MRZ24 is not bad if you are an Oni, okay? But coming back to my main point, look at all these ships. You can see where they're going, okay? Now, on top of that, when combat comes in, you will be able to see if, for example, this giant bot farm is still there. You can see how often they move, for example. You can see if they've been there for a week. What that could mean is that they're a bot not moving at all until they finish their task and then they go across. Or you can see if they haven't moved in a week, maybe someone has lost their private keys to their wallet, or someone has, for example, gone on vacation, like myself, for 2 weeks moving interstate and they've left their ships there. You will be able to go hunting for these people, okay? Look at this. This is a giant farm that's happening. This is multiple... Oh, that's a rainbow arc and a rainbow ohm. This is something else. No, sorry, that's not it. This is 11 Fimble air bikes. This is 11 PSX4s. This is 11 PSX4s. So you can see... I'm going to zoom in so you can see. It's much easier, okay? Look at that. All of these white dots are extra small fleets of people just scanning and scanning. You know how they're scanning? Look at their fleet. They have no fuel. They have some fuel. They finish scanning. They have no ammo, okay? And they have 600 toolkits, okay? So they have nothing. They should be moving. I think they've been idle for a very long time. You can look across the entire map and see people just like this. Look at this. Look at this. You can see there's a giant route here. This is likely all the same person moving all their fleets at once, sub-warping. And where are they going? Let's see where they're going. They are going to the medium risk zone or even the high risk zone to do some scanning. Let's have a look at some of their ships. Rainbow Cheese 7. Yes, this is definitely a scanning fleet, okay? Because they have 7 air bikes. That's to get up to the 10, okay, for the crew. And then they have a medium or a small size ship to help with the reduction in the toolkit cost to scan, okay? This is incredible. This is incredible. You can see, you can glean a whole lot of information. And I'm sure there are people on chain doing this right now just to prepare, okay? Now, remember, this is all the safe zone. When the medium risk zone comes, there will be no ships out here because we are going to go hunt you. I am going to go hunt you, okay? And with that said, I'll leave it there, okay? I'm going to leave it there, my friends. Thank you very much for being with me still. I'm sorry I haven't made a video in 2 weeks, but I'll keep you updated. Maybe I can come to one of the multiplayer sessions and get us up to 1,000 concurrent players. We should live stream it. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much. I'm going to leave you and love you. Bye for now.